Folks, hello and welcome to Tavern Chat. I'm your host, Tenkar, your bartender in the OSR, your main proprietor at the Tenkar's Tavern blog. Today, first full day of TotalCon. Last night was kind of like the TotalCon preview. It was the hangout night, and you know what? That's really a good idea to have a hangout night so people can get the socialization out and get on to gaming. I don't know. I'm mostly about the socialization, but it was a really good night yesterday. Uh, Maybe I'll put together a list of the people I got to spend a little time. I met a couple of people for the first time, other creators in the YouTube sphere, which was awesome. Uh, Actually, met a few others today. So, what happened today? Well, today the big event, for my perspective at least, was we had a YouTube seminar, basically how to uh, start on one platform, whether it's blogging, forums, social media, and moving your audience, your community, to YouTube. I did that with Mike Shea and Justin Alexander. Great guys. We all have different experiences, but we all started blogging like a decade and a half ago. So my experience is different because my goals are different. And my goals are different. Well, I've said this before because I am blessed with a very generous pension. So I can aim at different things and I can judge my success and my needs on a different level. And I really wish that this seminar had been recorded because I learned a lot. I'm sure our viewers, our learned a lot. They asked some really good questions, but I overlooked, and we overlooked some of the real basics, as in what do you need to get started for your YouTube channel? You can do it theoretically with your phone. I would say you need probably a decent tablet at the very least. I prefer doing my stuff either on a desktop or a laptop. I'm using a laptop right now in the hotel room. I like using an external mic. When I don't use the external mic, especially on a laptop, when sometimes it doesn't get properly picked up because it's being plugged in and plugged out, um, it doesn't sound as good. And microphones don't have to be a huge expense, folks. You can get a decent mic probably for under $30 if you, especially if you wait for a sale on Amazon or something like that. Something like that. Um, for me, I like using idiot-proof software. Even though I'm not live streaming right now, I am using Restream. Restream allows me to have the rolling scroll on the bottom of the screen. It's a beautiful thing. Has that subscribe button to remind you to subscribe to this channel. It's a beautiful thing. It's about, I think, $14 a month. They used to use StreamYard. StreamYard raised their prices to the point that it was abusive. But Restream also, when I do the live streams, allows me to embed the live chat on the screen, which is huge. Something I think that we probably should have mentioned. If you want to start a YouTube channel, don't get into it with the idea you're going to make money. We did kind of cover that, but you're not going to. Don't be like, oh, he's doing clickbait for all those views, folks. Anybody charting a YouTube channel, anybody with a channel the size of mine, the views aren't making you money. Okay, that's pretty much the facts of that. When it comes to YouTube, another thing to remember: don't chase the algorithm. Because the moment you figure out how to chase the algorithm, they're going to change the algorithm on you again. Just do your videos. I think that everybody who was on the panel today, this is kind of one of the questions asked. It's like we don't put on a persona. If you meet us at a con, you're going to recognize us not just from the intonation of our voice and our speech patterns, but by the fact that you've listened to us. You're part of our community. Does it mean that we're great friends just because you listen to this stuff? No. But it does mean that we do have a bit of a connection. Everybody on the panel stressed the idea of community. Everybody has built a community. Why is that? Because communities go across platforms, right? Communities are more than Discord. Don't jump into this with the idea that you're going to be an instant success. Because most instant successes in reality have been working at it for years or decades before they strike it, if they ever do. So don't come into it believing you're going to be an instant success. And more importantly, I think on that level is jump into it with the idea that you're going to have some kind of a schedule. Why do I say that? First, if you're going to do live streams, people need to know when your live streams are going to be. Now, obviously, there's no live stream tonight because I'm away. I'm at Page in Philadelphia, Philadelphia Area Game Expo. So there's no live stream. But normally, you'd be tuning in for a live stream on Friday nights. Tonight's live stream is going to be rescheduled until Tuesday. No, Monday. Sorry, Tuesday I have a game. Monday night, myself and Glenn Hellstrom are going to have our live stream that we would normally have on Friday. Tomorrow night's Gamers Health is going to be moved to Sunday night with myself and Rach. But generally speaking, every Wednesday night, 8 o'clock, it's Talking Crit. Every Saturday night at 8 o'clock, it's Gamers Health. That scheduling allows your community, your fans, to find you. People that are interested say, no, Jim Kitchen have talk their crit on Wednesdays, and they'll often have a special guest. Or, hey, I know every Saturday it's Rach and Eric, and they're going to talk about Gamers Health every Friday at 8 o'clock. It's either Eric and Glenn or Eric and the random party. This is setting up a schedule. Schedules can be changed, but you want to set that schedule so people know where to find you, especially if you're doing a live stream. Personally, I think if you're going to release one video or two videos a week, you should have a set schedule for that too. I do daily, so there is your set schedule. As a side note, paid went really well today. I over 1,500 people, I believe, maybe 1,600. Walk-ups are going to be amazing. Saturday is going to probably, break the doors down. Tomorrow's when I get to do, hold your hats, 9:30 a.m. I'll be awake signing autographs. And then I'll be running my game at 12 o'clock. Swords and Which We Light / Blades and Arcana. I'll be bringing the Swords and Which We Light folders because they're convenient and the rules are pretty much the rules. And at a convention, until I run out of those where I get new folders for Blades and Arcana, that's what I'll be using. So, folks, on that note, next, we come back Sunday in the midst of a small snow squall / storm. I don't know. Next con for us will be Total Con. That's about a month. Oh my God, time flies when you're having fun. So, folks, as always, be safe, be well, God bless, roll those dice, roll them well. If you're at Page, feel free to say hello to me. Now, I'll be honest with you, say hello to any of the special guests or any of the people that you recognize. I come to conventions to socialize. That's the currency that I love to get paid with. So, if you see me, I saw a number of people today from EN World, from the Tavern's Discord server, people that comment in the channel. Great to see you all. All right, folks. On that note, I'll see you on the flip side. Later.